How's it going, Talk Forest TV? My name is Jack, and welcome to my preview for the Stoke game in midweek. Now, Stoke is obviously a team that we've had a unhappy encounter with recently. They played obviously against us at the City Ground back end of last season, where they put the nail in the coffin for our playoff hopes. But yeah, I think it's a game that we're going to want to win, obviously to make amends for that. And also to make it 4 games on a bounce without loss. Okay, 2 of them were draws. One was a boring 0-0, and one was a hard-fought 1-0, 1-1 away draw at the Den. But you've got to take the positives. It's going to be another game if we don't lose this one. I would take a point. They're 7th in the league, enjoyed a nice season. I think they're unbeaten in 4. Okay, I think 3 of those are 0-0 draws. Unbeaten in 4 in the league, should I say, because they did lose to Tottenham, in the Carabao Cup. But I think overall, they're having a good season, and a point would probably be a good result. But obviously, we want to get all 3. We want to start turning those draws into wins to help us push up the table. I think, looking at the team, you need to start Embiso again. He looked good in the 2 games before being dropped. I don't know whether he was dropped for fitness reasons. Maybe he was carrying a bit of a knock from training that they didn't really want to put out publicly. I don't know, but I think it's if he's fit, if he's full of energy for the game, if he's got nothing wrong with him, then I don't see why he shouldn't be starting. He deserves to start, in my opinion. Him and Worrell seem to have a really good, solid partnership, and I think they're probably our best defensive partnership. McKenna and Worrell, I think, could have the potential to be our best. But at the minute, not sure if McKenna's injured or just not being picked. But I think those 2 look really good together, look really solid, and together they've got a good understanding of how each other play. And I think, when they're like that, why drop them? I don't know whether Houghton had saw something that we hadn't seen or we're not informed of as to why he was dropped. But personally, for me, I think, I think you've got to play him if they're doing well together. Going forward, it's a bit of a dilemma. Do we play Grabban? Do we play Taylor? I would like to see probably... I don't know. It's tricky. I know Guerrero wants to leave. I think of... I didn't read it, but I saw an article pop up on the One Football app earlier on today saying about that. But I think in terms of the striker, I don't know. Grabban scored more recently out of the 2. You would think he's probably the more likely to start based on that, but it just depends. Taylor can run his socks off all day, make himself a real nuisance, and bring other players into the game. So bring other things. Do we go 2 up top? Personally, I think Grabban will start, but I don't mind who starts really. I think they both can put in a good reason as to start, to be honest with you. But yeah, we really need to get a creative midfielder in January, because you look at that game yesterday, and we just lack that creativity so much. I think you've got to look at in the summer even recalling Carvalho if we're allowed to do so, or looking at somebody else. I know we've got Freeman, but he's not really hit the ground running. He's not really had the chance to play because of injuries and stuff. If he can get in the squad and show us the sort of form that got him a move to the Premiership before coming to us on loan, then I'd be delighted. But I think we need that sort of creative midfield. I know we've got Cafu as well, but I don't know, we just need somebody else, I think, who can play that killer ball, killer pass, and make something out of nothing, which maybe we don't have at the minute. But yeah, in terms of the lineup for me, I'll go Samba, Christie, Embiso, Worrell, Ribeiro. In front of the back 4, probably Yates and Sow. I think they're solid. I don't see any reason to change them. I'll go Knockout on the right, Mighton on the left, and then Cafu in behind. Probably Grabban. But yeah, it's a game that I wouldn't be disappointed with a point. We need to try and keep getting points on the board and moving in the right direction. If we can go and make it 4 games on a bounce without losing, it's only positive. Obviously I want us to win, and I could see us winning. if we put in a performance like Sheffield Wednesday did, or if we put in like we did against Sheffield Wednesday, should I say, or if we put in a performance like we've seen before, maybe Wycombe or Coventry, then I don't see why we can't. It's not going to be an easy game like those ones. It's going to be a bit more of a difficult one, but I've got a feeling that we could at least get a point from that one. It's a game that some of the players are going to be really up for. You know, a lot of the players like Worrell, he would believe that he was probably the reason for our downfall, so he'll want to get something from this game. You look at Lolly, how distraught he was. If he gets a chance on a pitch, you would want to see him put it right. But yeah, I think overall, the players who were here last season are going to want to put this right, and I could see us getting a win from it. But overall, I'd probably say 1-1, I think the score will be. But in terms of the scoreline altogether, I think my head says, like I said, 1-0. My heart, 2-1 Forest. And if we win 2-1, I'll say the scorers will be Cafu and Martin. So yeah, if you did enjoy, smash the like button. Let us know in the comment section down below what you think the score will be and your any change you're going to make to the last lineup. So yeah, like I said, smash the like button, subscribe to Talk Forest TV and TFTV Extra, and come on, you Reds.